Hey, what's up guys? Nick here with Overage Syndicate. And I wanted to shoot this video for you answering the question, what if I fail in overages or surplus funds? Because I asked this question to myself this morning. I was like, what if I had failed at this business when I quit my job? Well, obviously, if I had failed, I wouldn't be shooting this video right now. And I thought, where would I be today if I had failed? And there's really we can't know for sure, right? But maybe I'd still be working at the prison. Maybe I'd be in a different business. Maybe I would have found a different way in real estate. I don't know where I would be today had I failed in my attempts in this surplus funds recovery business. But what I was thinking is it would have been okay had I failed. And let me explain why. The reason, obviously I got into this business to, find freedom, make a better living, have control of my time, all of those reasons that we know of, right? But it's always scary when we're trying something new because, well, it's new and we don't know if it's going to work out. And I remember when I was contemplating the decision to leave my job and jump into this full time, I was thinking, if I don't do this, if I don't try, will I regret it down the road? If I don't at least try, and then when the time comes that my life comes to an end on this earth, will I regret the decision of not trying? And the answer to that question was yes. I would regret it. And so then I had to ask another question. Am I willing to reach the end of my life knowing that I could have tried, but I chose not to? Will I reach the end of my life with regret? And am I okay with that? The answer to that question was a resounding no. I was not okay with that, and am not okay with that. I don't want to reach the end of my life knowing that I could have put more on the line, knowing that I could have done more, knowing that I could have tried harder. I don't want to live a life only to reach the end and have a bunch of regrets. That's not acceptable for me, personally. And so I would just invite you to ask those same questions in your own life. Not just about overages, but when you are faced with something new, whether it's a new business venture, traveling somewhere, moving somewhere, getting a new job, when you are faced with a decision where you have to jump into the unknown, just ask yourself, if you choose not to, are you okay with reaching the end of your life and living with that potential regret? Ask yourself that question. Here's what I know. I have 2 regrets so far in my life. Both of those regrets are not about things that I did. They're about things that I could have done and chose not to do. And I think that's where most regret comes from, is we have this thing in our heart and in our mind, something that we want to do, but it's scary, and so we choose not to, or it's risky, and so we choose not to in order to protect ourselves. And then when there comes a point in time where we're like, what if? What if I had done that? And so for me, I'm trying to live my life in a way that I don't have those what if moments at the end of my life. I won't have those regrets. So I hope that, I hope that is somewhat helpful to you. And at the end of the day, if I had failed, yeah, it would have been embarrassing. It would have been painful. I probably would have looked like an idiot to my friends and family. But at the same time, had I failed, I would have known deep down that I actually lived according to my beliefs and my principles. That I actually stepped out on faith and didn't just say I had faith. I actually showed that I had faith in myself and in the powers that be, and actually tried it. Instead of just saying, it's too risky, it's too scary, I'm not going to go there. That's not faith. That's living by fear. And for me, I choose not to live by fear. I choose to live by faith. I choose to believe in myself and bet on myself, because at the end of the day, we're all gamblers in life. You never know what's going to happen today or tomorrow. And so you might as well do what's going to fulfill you personally, and don't live in fear. Live with faith and courage. At least that's how I choose to live my life. So I hope that helps you guys, when you're faced with a decision, just remember those two things. Contemplate the pros and cons, and then contemplate, if you choose not to do something, are you going to regret it later on? And that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you have a great day. Move forward. Make those hard decisions, whatever it is in life. And just keep in mind, are you living by faith or are you living in fear? And that's it. All right, guys. Bye.